guy who's supposed to crack this one wide open?
You can stop flexing that testosterone now. Detective Ferguson, this is Detective Briggs.
His name's Daly. What do we got?
Straight to the point, I like that.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
The victim's name is Robert J. Moore, a 26-year-old Caucasian male. Organ donor, no prior criminal history, no wife, no kids, no leads. The victim was shot in his knees. The bullet's point of entry was in the back of the throat. This is a clear cut and dry murder.
I'm not ready to rule out suicide.
The man was executed.
The guy offed himself. The bullet wounds are consistent with that of a suicide victim. And
Who found him?
That would be the next door neighbor, Mrs. Barbara Pennington. Said she heard a few loud noises and the gunshot.
She being questioned?
we already took her statement.
No, I'm talking about hard questions. The whole good cop, bad cop thing. You drill into her until you're sure that she wasn't the one that took the bullet through his head.
She's 83 years old.
She's still a suspect. Moving on. We got a murder weapon?
The perp used a .45 Beretta. Some wear and tear on it suggested it might have been a secondhand firearm. Found some prints on it, but we won't know anything until we run it through the system.
What about a serial number?
Gone. Would suggest that this might have been premeditated.
Maybe some gangbanger who just didn't want to get caught.
Doubtful. No forced entry.
No forced entry? Signs of a struggle? Interesting. What else do we know about this guy? You got a girlfriend?
As of right now, no. And we have nothing to prove otherwise.
Well, let's assume he does. And if he does, I want her here. Also, find out who he's been talking to and where he's been going. I want phone records and a list of sites he's been visiting. And I want them 5 minutes ago.
I'll get tech support on it.
Man, this is bullshit.
What'd you say?
You heard me, I said this is bullshit!
You have a problem with me, Detective Briggs?
No, there's no problem.
No, I do have a problem. You want to know what the problem is? I'll tell you. The problem with Detective Daly is that he thinks too much. He overanalyzes everything, when the simple fact of the matter is that this son of a bitch, Robert Moore, committed suicide. And yet, nobody here, including my own partner, thinks this is possible.
It isn't.
It is. The bullet wounds are consistent with that of a suicide victim. We have no forced entry, and we have 5 witnesses that can say without a shred of doubt that nobody was in and out of this location the past 24 hours. And if this was premeditated, then any idiot with half a brain would know to wear gloves, yet we have fingerprints all over this weapon. So tell me, how can this be murder when all logical signs point to suicide?
Detective Daly, found something.
Well, what is that?
Take a gander. Prove everything I suspect to be true.
I, Robert Moore, I don't entire this liberal fascist society in America. So in their worthless lives starting with myself. This proves this is suicide.
Wrong! This is not a suicide. This is an act of terrorism.
How the hell did you come to that conclusion?
This poor bastard has no family, no wife, no kids. He hates the world and he hates himself. He decides to go out and go buy a gun and go on a killing spree, taking apart this so-called liberal fascist society one bullet at a time. He decides to put a bullet through the first son of a bitch he sees. He takes a look in the mirror and guess who's staring at him in the face. He roughs himself up a little bit and rests himself to his knees and then makes himself beg for his life. He gets off to that shit. Finally, he puts a bullet through his head to show he's out for blood, and now he's on to his next victim.
What are you, fucking high?
No! Determined! Determined to find this cycle before he kills again. Alright people, let's go! I need roadblocks, checkpoints, and full county search from here to the next 3 counties! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, county searches for everybody. Woo! Yeah.
You coming?
No!
Suit yourself. I'm giving you some neck.
What the fuck just happened? You're working with a fucking professional! Who the fuck's gonna clean your shit up? Fucking shit!
What of it?